Hello and welcome to December. I hope you are excited about the new month and what is it bringing. I'm Zuzana. I am your life accountability and relationship coach who is sharing real tips which will give you useful advice how to deal with life, how to deal with relationship, how to deal with habits and how to become the best version of yourself. So in this video, I'm going to share how to make the best out of this month. December can be very tricky month. We all know why, and especially if you live abroad or have a partner from different culture, it can be really tough. Right now, I live in Zambia with my husband and my son. And in the past, when I was younger, I didn't care so much about Christmas. I usually traveled. It was not so heavy. But once I settled, I realized it can be really hard. And I know you may be in similar situation. You may be couple of hours of flight from your family. You are not able to go back to Christmas to home, and you have worked so hard whole year, and now you are worried that in this one last month everything will go out of the window because it's December, it's Christmas, and it brings lots of emotions with us and lots of thinking how we should be spending it. So let's dive into it. How to make December awesome. It's the last month, let's make it awesome so we enter 2023 really strong. Let's not wait for December to set up a New Year's resolution, which we won't stick to anyway. So what is it you want to do in December? Set the intention. I know it sounds cheesy and you probably heard it in like all over Instagram or YouTube, and it sounds just an exercise, but actually this year I felt it. I felt that I want to spend December in such a way that I am putting myself first. I want to be exercising every day, at least 10 minutes. I want to connect with amazing women I met online, but we didn't have time to chat. So I want to do like 30 minutes online coffee and connect with these amazing women, just like a human being. And I want to be with my son and my husband and make the December awesome for them and for all of us. So set the intention. What is it what you want to do? Do you want to focus on spending time with your friends? Do you want to focus your time on getting the project you wanted to really start in December done? Do you want to focus on your healthy habits? Do you want to avoid all the Christmas sweets? Do you want to be healthy and exercise instead of just having drinks and watching Christmas movies whole December, feeling defeated by the end of the month? So set the intention. You can write it on the paper and just decide what you want to do to meet that goal. What can help you to reach this goal is to declare it publicly. I am reading that if you declare it publicly to your friends, family, on Facebook or Instagram, it brings your chances of actually succeeding to 65%. So that's one step. The second step is that you should get accountability buddy. It can be your friend, it can be your coworker, it can be your business buddy, whoever is in it with you and will support you in whatever you are doing. By the way, having an accountability buddy increases your chances of achieving your goal by 95%. So it's really big percentage and it really works. Let me share my sugar story, sugar or sweet story. So chocolates was something I have been fighting with since I can remember. And what finally works after, I think, 20 years of trying is having accountability buddy. I have an accountability client. He's amazing. And we are doing accountability coaching together. But also he is kind of into healthy lifestyle. And one day he was like, oh, Susanna, I'm starting this 100-day sweets, no sweets challenge. Would you want to join? And I was like, yes. So it's not no sugar challenge, it's no sweets, meaning like in my case, it's whatever which is packed. So like chocolate, sweets, these kind of things. And since then, I haven't eaten anything. It has been not even the 100 days, but I stopped tracking it because I stopped doing it. And even though the challenge did not include, for example, cakes, I haven't been eating any cakes, even if I used to love cakes, and now I don't feel the desire to eat it. And it's, when we are finally able to follow the habits we really want, the sense of power becomes so strong. Like, often the arguments are that, but I want to be free to eat the cakes I want to be free not to exercise. But in those moments, we are actually not free. We think we are free, but we are governed by our temptation, which is what is ruling. What is really to be free is to be able to do what we really want. So if you really want something, really want, don't do something you think you should be wanting or doing. So pick something you really want to do for yourself as for a human being, and set the intention and get the accountability buddy, because it will really help you. What is also important is to throw the perfection out of the window. I believe that the real progress looks something like 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. It's the 1% improvement every day which makes the huge difference. We are constantly bombarded by how we should be perfect, how if we start exercising, we should do it every day, and then if we skip one day, it's all gone. I believe this is all BS, and what is super important is that we keep going. Even if you experience the 1 step back, if it doesn't go well for one day or maybe one week, go back to it and don't judge yourself for not being perfect. Let's just throw perfection out of the window, because perfection, first, it doesn't exist. And it's not something we want to attain because it's unattainable, right? We want to become the best human being we can be. And after throwing out the perfection out of the window, let's make it easy for ourselves. We are all human beings which are inherently lazy. And we are not going to stick to some habits which are freaking difficult for us, right? So if you want to be eating healthy and you never have any healthy food in your fridge and you have to go shopping every day, it's not gonna work. Or if you have to spend 2 hours going to the gym to get your workout done, it's not gonna work. Let's make it so easy for ourselves that it's really a no-brainer when we are about to do that we want to do. So for example, personally, my goal is to exercise at least 10 minutes a day. So if I would have to change clothes and change the shoes, I would never exercise, right? So I don't care about it. I just exercise in what I am wearing. It's 10 minutes. It's not like I'm going to be drenched in sweat. And I don't spend 10 minutes preparing for my workout. So that's really work for me. And I have been exercising almost every day. And now December is starting, so I want to really try my best to do it every day. So let's make it easy for ourselves, and let's not be hard on ourselves, because that's the destruction of everything. Once we start judging ourselves, we give up because we think we are not good enough. But anybody, I assure you, we can get to the habits we really want. So, what is your intention in December? Set it up, think of it, and do what you really want to do. Get an accountability buddy. Throw out the perfection out of the window, and let's make it easy. And if you are a list lover, I have a tip I recently discovered and I really love it. If you do lists of what you want to do every day, make 1, 2, or 3, you can set the number based on you, non-negotiable tasks for the day. Write it on your paper, and just those are not negotiable. You have to do them. And that's what really helps. It doesn't have to be a huge task, right? It can be 10 minutes of workout, or it can be writing one page in the book I want to write in December, or it can be go for a stroll after lunch for 10 minutes. So it can be small things, just write them and make them non-negotiable, because you are worth it, and it's a question of self-respect. Do you trust yourself that you are going to do what you really want to do? I, I paused because I wanted you really to think about it. So this is my sharing for December. If you feel like you don't have a friend or a business buddy to grab and make her or him your accountability buddy, you are most welcome to join my Let's Make December Awesome challenge, which is starting today. And it's a group for amazing, brilliant women who know what they want, but are worried about December, that they may not stick to the habits they have been working so hard, or it can be freaking depressing that you are so far from your family and you end up just eating crisps and having drinks in front of TV, crying that you are not with your friends. So if you want to be part of a group of strong women who want the similar thing, you are most welcome to join me. We are starting today. And I'm super excited about it. So the link will be below the video. And just remember, it's the last month of this year. So let's not waste it. Let's not give up. Let's make it awesome. And let's start 2023 strong.